5, a police pursuit ends in flames. A Hamilton man died in this weekend crash, and newly released dashcam video shows us just how quickly it all unfolded. Evan Millward is live in Evendale right now with what the chief says about the chase. Evan?
Yeah, and Craig, it was a matter of about a minute and a half when all is said and done. That crash is under investigation now by the state. What led up to it is under review by this department. And the officer who was involved, with a name you might recognize, is being defended tonight by the chief as following the policy for pursuits. It is just after 1 a.m. on Saturday. Evendale officer Stephen Roach has been doing speed enforcement in the construction zone along 75 North near GE when he says a BMW blew past him doing around 100 and weaving. At 1:03, Roach turns on his lights, trying to pull the car over. State troopers say Keith Conley of Hamilton's behind the wheel. It looks for a second like Conley's getting ready to pull over. Then he continues onto westbound 275. That's when Roach's siren goes on and Conley takes off. Roach appears to lose sight of Conley until he gets off towards State Route 747. Notice the missing section of guardrail ahead.
I'll be out with a crash. It was in pursuit of a vehicle.
Roach turns and sees carnage.
Garbage fire. I got one car on its top on fire.
As that car burns, Roach and a Springdale officer pull Conley out of the car. We are not showing that video because Conley was pronounced dead at the scene. A GoFundMe page set up for him says he was the provider for his mother and his daughter.
882, can you call OSP, have them respond to 747-275? We're going to need them to reconstruct the crash.
State troopers say a crash report should be available soon. Speed and alcohol may be factors. As for the pursuit leading to the crash, Evendale Chief Neil Cordy writes today that Roach followed policy, allowing for a chase when, quote, the officer observes prior to an attempted traffic stop actions of the violator which constitute a risk of serious physical harm to the officer or others. And if that officer's name sounds familiar, it may be to you. Stephen Roach came here to Evendale from Cincinnati just a few months after being found not guilty of negligent homicide in the 2001 shooting death of Timothy Thomas, which led to the civil unrest in Over the Rhine and downtown. We're live in Evendale tonight. I'm Evan Millward, 9 on your side.